I want to play Fortnite. This part's a boss fight. Headset, baby. Is it my turn to play yet? Run! 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 Oh, we lost again. You messed it up. Go left, left, left. Not right. It was an accident.
It's okay, kids.
Yeah, GG.
And we're back to another episode of the Gamer Parents Podcast. This is episode 121. 121. If this is your first time here, my name is Joanne, and I'm joined by my amazing and wonderful husband and gamer partner in crime, Kevin.
Hey, everyone.
We are the parents who game and the gamers who parent. And this is where we talk all about our life in parenting as well as in gaming. And just like our usual routine, we'll start by jumping into the live events of the past 2 weeks, because last week we took a short break since Kevin was out of town. And then we'll jump into the gaming updates. So to begin the live section, I guess I could just jump in since you weren't here for the first week.
Yeah, you had a lot of different events going on kind of all throughout the last 2 weeks, so I'll let you talk about those.
I know. So I have this community that I joined, which are called Mothers of Preschoolers, or MOPS. I think they recently changed their name to MomCo, which I don't remember what it stands for, but I'm still sticking to the MOPS because it's just easier to remember. And we had a Mom Olympics last week. And it's funny because the games that they think of during this Olympics is not like your usual game that you play. This is like super mom-centric. And the games are like dressing up the baby doll on time, so they will scatter all the clothes on the ground and then like go, and every mom has to like pick a baby on the ground and start dressing it up. But all the outfits, like the socks, the mittens, and the onesies, and even the diapers are everywhere, and they have to like find the right ones because each baby has a number and they have to find the right outfit that has the same number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was cute. And then there was one where they had to pick up the toys as fast as possible. And we did it in like 7 groups, I think, or 6 groups. And my group got 3rd place.
Oh, wow.
All the seasoned moms in there.
Sounds like some fun activities.
Yeah, it was
creative.
It was really creative. I have to admit, I really had fun. It's my first time joining this Mom Olympics. I know I've been in MOPS for like 3 years, but for the past 2 years, I think I was too busy or something came up, So this is my first Olympics, and I'm so happy that we won 3rd place.
Well, in my mind, you're first place mom.
Thank you. And then I'm also part of the PTA, as everyone who listens frequently knows. And we were also busy planning for the father-daughter dance in our son's school. Well, we don't have a daughter in that school yet, but I was just helping.
She will be in,
Yeah.
a year or two, so it's good to, at least know what we have to look forward to.
Exactly.
Or at least I do in the father-daughter dance, but you did prior get to go to the mother-son
Yes, last year.
event. So, but this time you kind of just went as a volunteer and got to
Yeah.
help and coordinate.
Yes. Like help with the setup and cleanup, as well as during the event, I was the volunteer at the tie-dye station, which was not fun because I got dye all over my hand and it's still stuck there some. Those food coloring, or tie-dye coloring, I think they last like about at least a week. So yeah, but the theme was the 80s, back to the 80s. So it was so cute to see like all the girls and their daddies the girls and their fathers. That is sound kind of weird, but yeah, the girls and their fathers all dress up in the 80s kind of costume, so very like neonish, and you saw some pictures, right? I sent you.
Yes, and some of the like staged decor stuff around the room, right? There was like Pac-Man stuff and like a boombox and like a giant Rubik's Cube, which I don't know if that necessarily screams 80s, but it was like all kinds of like fun, colorful stuff. They had like a light up dance floor.
Yeah.
And all this stuff, right?
The light up
really
dance
cool.
floor was
I saw pictures. So.
Yeah, the light up dance floor is a hit. Mainly because like I don't think I've ever danced on a light up dance floor when I was in elementary school, and these kids as young as pre-K get to dance on a light up dance floor at school. I am like, seriously, this is so cool. Oh, the backdrop was amazing. The decor, my friends, they were so talented and creative. It's so fun when a person who is creative meets another creative person. So it's like you vibe. And that's how I feel when I met these other moms, in the PTA who are so creative and trying to make it the best experience for their daughters. But yeah, we also had this inflatable photo booth, which was also a hit. So it was a long line even after the party ended. Like some people like stayed back in the line to finish their photo booth session.
And didn't all of you moms get some photos in before?
Oh yeah, we did it before the whole party started because we wanted to test it out.
Right, make sure everything's working properly. Sure.
Exactly. But yeah, that was one fun father-daughter dance.
Plus, after the event was over, you brought back some of the fun props.
Oh yeah,
you brought back the giant Rubik's Cube, the fake boombox,
and the speakers, the giant speakers
that our kids have been playing with.
I know our kids love those. It's still here actually, a week after the event, even because the kids were excited to see it. But yeah, it was really nice because it was all glow theme, and I didn't expect to enjoy the songs as much, but I did. It's like a lot of the famous ones like Take On Me, that kind of. I find myself like shaking my body to the beat. I'm like, oh, these 80s songs are catchy.
But imagine all of the kids at the dance probably like, these songs are so old, right?
And
like,
they're
I've never heard
enjoying
them
it.
before.
They're enjoying it though, They even had like a dance off. Is it a dance off? Like, competition and stuff. So I thought that was cute. And then, of course, since we're in Texas, it is
rodeo season.
As last Friday, which is technically yesterday, it was Go Texan Day, which is like the kickstart of the rodeo season in Houston. So the kids' school, both our daughter's preschool and our son's school, had their own rodeo event. And that was really fun. For the one at our daughter's school, our son and everyone else could enter and attend. But the one at our son's school, it was just meant for the students and whoever volunteers. So I volunteered, obviously, as a PTA. And I got to see our son at school. And they had activities like, cactus ring toss or tin can toss. That was a hit. There was a sack race and the famous snake in my boot kind of game where you have to toss the snake into the boots.
So all kinds of activities. This was outdoors.
That was outdoors.
And at the end of February, where it should be cold everywhere else, where it was fairly warm here in Texas.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I had my cowboy hat on just to block a bit of the sun from my face. But yeah, I think it was nicer at our daughter's preschool because everything was indoors in the AC and they got to milk a cow.
A real cow?
Not a real cow. It's like they use gloves.
I hope so.
No. I mean, they use the gloves, fill it with some sort of liquid that's white. Not milk, apparently, but maybe dish soap liquid. I don't know. But it was white, and then they kind of stick it to like a paper cardboard cow. So all the kids do is like just squeeze on that glove and the milk squirts out into the pail or
Nobody
bucket.
drank it.
I know. That's why I asked, like, is this really milk? Because I was afraid that some kids would drink it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was the coolest one. And then they had this like the bull riding race or something. That was also cute. And there was even a saloon. Is it called saloon? Like a dance. Like they enter.
Yep.
It has that door.
The double doors.
The double
whatever,
doors. Yeah. So we entered through there, and it was like a dance party in there, which is more Western like. I think it was one of Danny Go's video that they used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love Danny Go.
Yeah, if you've never heard of Danny Go, you could YouTube him. He's like a famous kid dancing or...
He'll get your kids to move and keep
Yeah.
them busy for a while.
Yeah, he'll give them a workout, that's for sure. Check out Danny Go. I was a bit disappointed they didn't have a rope the bull like they used to before. I thought that was very unique. And speaking of rodeo, our friend had a birthday party for her kids.
A 2-for-1 birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So both of them, 1-year-old and 3-year-old, celebrating together.
Yeah, kind of like us, always doing a 2-for-1 with our kids because their birthdays are close enough, you know. And it was a rodeo theme party.
Yep. So I got to wear my cowboy hat, which I'm always excited for because I feel like I don't get to wear it that often.
Yeah. And I thought the party itself was really cute because, you know, the piñata itself was a cowgirl boot.
Yep. It was a girl birthday party. So it was a pink
one.
cowboy cowgirl boot.
Uh-huh.
And one thing that I thought was really cool, because we were also fans of Bluey, and if you really know your Bluey,
Yeah.
you would know what Pass the Parcel is. And we got to play Pass the Parcel. Well, our kids did. We watched. We didn't really get to play.
watched.
We got to help, and we got to watch. And that's the only place I've ever heard of that game is from the Bluey show. And maybe it's a big thing in Australia or other places. I don't know. But I had never heard of it until then, and so get to seeing it actually be played at a birthday party was like cool.
Yeah, and I thought it was funny that the question you asked was the question that other parents were thinking, like, is this going to be the
Lucky's dad version?
The Lucky's dad version or the original Pass the Parcel version? So if you've never watched the episodes, the Lucky's dad version.
Yeah, so their kids are playing Pass the Parcel, and like all the kids win a prize, right? And like everyone's happy, but like nobody wins like one big prize, right?
Yeah.
And Lucky's dad basically is like, that's not fun. Like you should just put all the prizes like together and have like whoever gets at the very end wins like the big huge prize.
Yeah.
You know? But then not everyone wins a prize along the way.
Yeah.
Right? So at first, like the kids don't like that way, and like Lucky's dad kind of feels bad, and everyone makes him feel bad.
Yeah.
Because the kids are being upset because they're not winning anything.
Yeah.
But then, like I think towards the end, they actually want to play it Lucky's dad's way.
Yeah.
Right. And so that was my question. It was like, are we playing Lucky's dad's way or not?
But it was funny that other parents were like, yeah, we were wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Because we knew that the kids know this episode and we were wondering like what they were expecting, you know. But luckily, every layer of present that they opened, they had like a little trinket in there to enjoy.
And very fair about making sure that everybody won.
Yes, they were really nice to stop it at every kid, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had fun with that. And then I also thought it was cute. They had this adopt a pony since it was a rodeo. So they had like little plushies, maybe 3 inches small plushies of ponies of different colors. And our kids were excited to adopt one.
There are these cards where you would fill out the horse's name, you would write your name, and even like a signature.
Yeah.
Right? Just making it official that you adopt a pony.
You know, our daughter is like, I'll adopt one, and she didn't even fill in the form, you know. It doesn't mean much to her, apparently. She's still young. And our son, who is a kindergartner, he's like, ooh, I need to fill this up. So he named his horse Gallopfra.
Yeah. So just to explain, I can't even explain it all the way because I don't even understand it. But because horses gallop, right? So of course the horse is going to be named Gallop, and then he's added an FRA at the end of it. So the horse's name is now Gallopfra.
Yeah, Gallop.
I have no idea where the fra came from, but it is what it is. That's the horse's name. So
Yeah.
we stuck with it. Sorry, horse.
And then he started filling it out, like, the date he adopted the horse, his name, and then he thought that wasn't enough, like this is not enough of a certificate of adoption. He had to add more to that. So he took a paper and he started filling out the weight of the horse, the height of the horse, and more details about what the horse likes to eat, his favorite color, etc. So
Okay, I didn't even know all that.
yeah, and I put it away, put it aside for him because I knew it meant a lot, and I don't remember where I put it.
Uh-oh.
I know. So he was like, "You kept it somewhere," and I'm like, "Yes, I did."
And then I erased my memory. So
Exactly.
So
This
no
is
one will ever find it.
mom brain at work. So yeah, I'm still looking for it, but I know it's kept safe. I just don't remember where.
It's too safe.
It's too safe.
Yeah.
Even for me. But with all the events happening, from the Olympics and the father-daughter dance and the rodeos and the birthday party, somewhere, somehow, in between all that, I pinch a nerve.
Ooh, ouch.
I know, it sucks. This is how being in your late 30s is like. Like, you don't even get to remember how you get it. You don't even get to understand how to treat it, because it's like your muscles, your bones, your knuckles, your nerves, they're just all like falling apart or something. I don't know. But age has its way of reminding you how fragile a life is. And yeah, because of that, even when we were playing Fortnite last week, which we'll talk about later in the gaming part, I have a hard time like putting my left arm on the keyboard. So I think I have to readjust the height of the chair and everything, like all the ergonomics thing that we learn at work.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was working before, they used to like have us go through these videos on ergonomics and how you have to sit, how your position of your arm is, and stuff like that. So now I have to apply that into our gaming life. But yeah.
So basically, like your left shoulder to your fingertips.
Mm-hmm. The left shoulder blade, like the lats at the back,
Yeah.
all the way to the elbow. It's kind of like, when you hit your elbow and the funny bone, like then you get that electric sensation to your fingertips, but it's non-stop. It's ongoing for the whole day. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. I know you're trying not to use basically your left arm very much, which is hard as a parent and with all this other stuff going on this last week,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially when I was volunteering at Dylan's rodeo, I was at the cactus ring toss section. And, when the kids toss the rings and you have to bend down a million times to pick up the rings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did leg day that day.
And another thing we got to do this week, which we try to do but doesn't happen too often, is a lunch date.
Yeah.
During the week, we had an appointment to go to and went to a part of town that we don't always get to go out to, but there is a place that we like to go to for dates and even non-dates for eating. And to me, the one place that really does it there is one of the appetizers, which is the smoked queso.
Yes.
With brisket in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so good. And they give you these chips to go with it, to dip.
Yeah.
And it's not even about the chips at all. But they're like potato chips even. They're not even like tortilla chips or anything.
Yeah. They're
which is different. But like it still works, but it's because of the queso. That's so good.
Yeah.
And, they bring it with like this plastic case covering, right? Like they have it covered up, right? Keeps all the...
It was glass. Was it plastic?
Is it glass?
I think
I don't
it
know.
looked like glass.
It's see-through. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's see-through.
Maybe it's glass. And it's keeping all of the
Smoke
and stuff inside of it, right? And they bring it to your table and they like, they open it up and then choose this like grand,
Yeah.
grand entry of this appetizer.
Yeah, the presentation is amazing.
Awesome presentation. The queso was so good. And like now every time we go there, like we have to order that. It's a must. Like that's more important than like my entree.
Yeah. But although that your entree was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need more dates.
definitely could always use more dates. But another fun thing we got to do this week, it being the weekend, Saturday.
Yes.
We walked the kids over to not even the closest park, but a nearby park, and hung out at the playground for a while.
Yeah.
Like probably a good hour and a half. And then we ordered DoorDash to the park, which I think was a first.
Yeah.
Right? It was like, what's the address for this place? How do we get someone to bring food here?
Yeah, but luckily it's next to this like recreational center or
yeah, it's like pool and water slide and stuff, and so it technically has an address because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if all parks have addresses. I feel like they don't.
I feel like they don't
But
either.
it has like its own parking lot and stuff. So we were able to just have our lunch delivered there to us, and so we played at the playground and then had lunch there, like a little picnic.
Yeah, they had a picnic, like a covered picnic table there, so that helped.
And there is also like a small little lake there, and there's always like a family of ducks that live there, right? And so we made some new friends.
Yes, we did. We made some new friends. We gave some of our not chips, what do you call it, wafers,
vanilla
or something.
Wafers. Yeah, we probably weren't supposed to, but yeah, we did feed the wildlife a little bit.
Yeah, I know we're not supposed to either, but the kids don't get to go to the zoo much, so, or petting zoo even, so. And speaking of McDonald's, so I think we mentioned this before, that Pokémon is big in this family, and McDonald's, apparently in their Happy Meal, they were giving out for a period of time these Pokémon cards, right?
Yep.
And there were 15 cards in total, and I know last week while you were gone, we were still lacking 3 cards, and I couldn't help myself. I really wanted those 3 cards. I wanted a complete collection.
And the event was coming to an end.
It was coming to an end.
It's over already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we did it, and I thought we'd be McDonald's out.
Do I want to ask how many times you had to get McDonald's?
I feel like I need the gym now. But I thought we would be McDonald's out, but yet again today we at the picnic. We did it. It is a go-to place, but yeah, I'm so proud of our 15 card collection, and you could see it. It's in a reel on Instagram.
We've talked about opening up the packs for these in the past, but we didn't have like the full set completed, right? So yeah, it's 15 cards and has some pretty cool cards in it that the kids like, like Dragonite, Charizard, Eevee, Pikachu, Jigglypuff,
yeah.
All these ones that the kids love, and us too. But it is cool to have like a complete set, even though it's only 15 cards. But still, it's all in Dylan's new, binder.
Yeah, it is in his new binder, which is amazing because he feels proud that we collected all 15 of it, and we actually have like some extras now.
Yes, we do. I'm sure we do.
But that is it for the past couple weeks, and to the start of the rodeo season.
Yep. So should we get on to what we've been gaming?
Yes.
So busy life usually means not as much gaming, but we did stream Fortnite this last Tuesday for a little bit, and for me it was fun. I know you were struggling with your arm.
I know.
Right? And I know it's kind of, even just like resting it or leaving it on the table kind of causes some pain and issues. So aside from that, it was fun. I know trying to remember they added like a new melee weapon into the game. It's like a baseball bat.
Yeah, that whole Sakura place was gone already. I think they changed the map since we last played
Yeah, the
it.
map seems to have changed a bit. I don't even know like who the characters are that's in the battle pass or where they're from.
Yeah, I still need to figure that out.
Yeah. But we did cut a little bit short. It's been kind of a busy week, and plus your arm thing.
Yes.
But another thing we've been playing a lot, even like as a family,
Mm-hmm.
has been that Pokemon Pocket,
Yes.
right? And opening lots and lots of virtual packs of cards, which are a lot cheaper than physical packs of cards.
And they look cooler too with all the
They
art.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially some of like the cinematic ones, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And something kind of crazy with the opening card packs happened in the last couple of weeks. And there's something in the world of Pokemon cards called a God pack. That's the
pack.
Yeah, that's the phrase that people use, but it's basically a pack that has like nothing but rare cards, like very good cards, and it's supposed to be extremely rare
Mm-hmm.
for something like that to happen.
Only those who are rare can get such rare
Yes,
cards.
Exactly. You have to be that special. And I don't know how it works in the card, like the virtual game, right? In the app, the mobile game,
Yeah.
Pokemon Pocket. But Joanne opened a pack. Each of those packs are 5 cards, and like all of them were like of the higher rarity, right?
Mhm.
There was like 2 Palkia cards.
Two
It was like
Palkia.
full art Palkia
Mhm.
EX.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think like 2 more like rainbow full art cards,
Yeah.
which I think are like rarer than like the normal full art cards. And then the 5th card, which was like the worst one of the 5, which was still a full art card.
Mm-hmm.
And those are still pretty rare themselves. So like all 5 cards, like it was just one after another. I was like, what? I can't even believe this. Like the amount of luck it takes to get that.
To get
And
that
then,
rare one.
Yeah, and then I shared it on social media on X and had quite a few people chiming in about like how rare it is to see that.
Yeah. I was saying that it was so rare for me to get all those rare cards, right?
Mhm.
Because like you need a whole amount of luck for that. And I said I should have been in Vegas with you
Yeah.
for that luck. I could use it on some slots.
Yeah. And still with Pokemon Pocket, just a couple of days ago, they added a new pack, right? So a new set of cards and a new kind of pack to open.
The Arceus pack.
Yeah, so like I forget the name of it, but like Arceus is on the cover, which is a pretty big deal. And I think it was last night we were kind of opening our first packs of these. And for the first time, because in the game you can open up 1 pack at a time, which I almost always do because I want my kids to enjoy it like a little bit at a time,
Yeah.
right? And not blow through everything.
Yeah.
But yesterday it was like, okay, a new pack's out. Like we know we want to open a bunch of these ones. Like let's just do the 10 at a time
Yeah.
instead of 1 at a time. So we let Dylan, with all of us there, open 10 packs, like basically one after another, and just to see what we get, which was fun, but it was also 10 packs gone just like that.
Yeah, and he keeps wanting to do it after that. Like today, he
Yeah.
wants a 10
We
pack.
only do that a couple of times before we're like completely out of all of our points.
Exactly. I'm like, no, leave some for me to open.
Yeah,
So, yeah. And we got the Arceus card, at least.
we did.
Like,
We got like a normal Arceus and an Arceus EX.
yeah, the
Which
EX
are both
one.
forms, which are cool. It's good to get those. And then this week I've also still been playing a decent amount of Marvel Snap, trying to keep up with the daily missions, which I'm doing okay with, but not the best. But they did just add a new game mode called Sanctum Showdown, which I've talked about the new game modes that they add in every once in a while. They added one that was like high voltage, I think, which I talked about before, and I really liked that one. This one I don't like as much. It seems like there's a lot of banned cards, which I don't really care for because it means I can't really use very many of my decks that I had already made without like changing the cards out, which I find kind of annoying. But this one, it's like the Sanctum becomes, not becomes, but like each location, it changes every turn, becomes the Sanctum. and you're trying to win that location so that you can get more points to like help you win the game. So you're kind of fighting over like which location you're going to try to win for that turn versus like, just trying to win 2 out of 3 locations by turn 6. So it's better than the normal game mode, but not that much better, I feel like. So it's an okay game mode, but not the best that we've seen so far, in my opinion. And we're like 2 or 3 days away from this season ending, and this was the season that I did not get the Battle Pass for, and that has not changed. And so we'll see what the next season brings.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for gaming this week.
Mm-hmm. Let's jump to new game, shall we?
Sure. So new games these last 2 weeks. We have Ninja 5-0 on PC, PS4, PS5, and Switch. Glover on all consoles. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Monster Hunter Wilds on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Carmen Sandiego on PC and all consoles. And 2 Point Museum on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Any of those stand out to you?
I know there's a lot of hype around Monster Hunter Wilds.
I agree, for sure.
But didn't we try it before and we didn't really get into it?
I tried one of the Monster Hunter games. I don't remember which game it was, but I couldn't really get into it. I even played it with a friend, and both of us were like, didn't seem that good. I forget which title it was.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I watch people play Monster Hunter Wilds now, I feel like it looks more fun than like the one that I had played. So I don't know if like maybe I played the wrong Monster Hunter game.
I know, right? Sometimes it's like that with these big titles. If you get the wrong one, then you think you won't like it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like, I love like the idea of fighting like giant monsters and stuff like that, and I did like that part of the game. But like, there was a lot of other things I didn't really care for with it. Mm-hmm. And this was also this was probably like 6-7 years ago.
I think.
So like it wasn't any of the more recent games.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then also on the list, I mentioned Glover, which was an old N64 game from like the late 1990s.
Is this about gloves or about lovers?
It's about a glove. It's about a glove named Glover, and you get to control the glove.
Okay.
And like you would go. I don't really remember very much of it. I don't think I ever beat the game. But I remember like you would find like a ball, like a bouncy ball, right? And you would like run around on it or with it or something. And it was kind of like a puzzle platformer, kind of looks like Super Mario 64 kind of thing, you know, of those like N64 3D platformer games.
That's funny.
If it's on Nintendo Switch Online, I will probably play it. I will say that. It seems like the kind of thing they might put on there.
Yeah, I will check it out with you.
Yeah. And then Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii just kind of seemed like I'd never played any of the Like a Dragon games. I know they're good, I know they're popular, but the in Hawaii one kind of made me chuckle a little bit. So I was like, okay, Hawaii, gotcha.
Got a pirate, got a Yakuza.
Yeah. And then Carmen Sandiego. Did you ever play any Carmen Sandiego games?
Mm-mm.
I feel like those were more like educational, or like I feel like we played them in school sometimes or something.
Maybe only here in the US.
Yeah, maybe just here. But what about Game Pass games? What is new on Game Pass this week?
All right, new on Game Pass this week is Ep121 on console, PC, and cloud. Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and cloud. Balatro on console, PC, and cloud. And Watch Dogs Legion on console, PC, and cloud.
Very cool. I've heard Balatro is very good, and I actually don't know anything about it, but people talk a lot about it. And then Watch Dogs Legion. I don't remember which Watch Dogs game.
Remember you played one before?
Yeah, I think I played the first and second ones, and I don't know if this is one of those. I don't remember. I kind of like lost touch with the Watch Dogs series.
Which is funny because at our son's school, the volunteers, the dad volunteers are called watchdogs too.
Yep.
No, this is a legion, Kevin.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's all that's on Game Pass. Shall we jump on to where everyone could find us?
Yes, let's do it.
You could find us on our YouTube channel at Gamer Parents Podcast, where you will find audio recordings of this podcast.
Or over on Twitch, where we stream almost every Tuesday night around 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that is at twitch.tv/gamerparentspod.
Or on Instagram, you could find us at gamer_parents_podcast, where I'll be sharing memes and reels and stories that are funny every day, all day.
And you can follow us over on X at x.com/gamerparentspod. The best place to come and hang out with us is over in the Discord server. Link for that is in the podcast episode description. But over there, we talk about life and games all throughout the week.
As well as share pictures and funny stuff that our kids say.
That's true.
But that is it. Episode 121 is in the book.
That's all that we have for you guys this time. So we will catch you in the next one.
Bye!